Hi, Ashley here with HeartHookHome.com, and today we are learning how to decrease in Tunisian crochet using two different methods. You can see here that I've got these various leaf patterns. Love these patterns. We worked up the first half of a leaf last week in week 5 of the Advanced Tunisian Crochet Workshop, and we've got to finish off our leaves today. From the pattern from last week, we worked up through row 11 on both of our leaves, and now it is time to do our decreases. On this leaf here, the chevron style, we are going to do our decreases in the forward pass. On the leaf where we're doing the increases and decreases on the outside, we're going to do the decreases on the backward pass. So let's get situated. To do our decreases on the chevron style leaf, we are going to start row 12 with 3 Tunisian simple stitches. Now we are going to do a decrease where we pull up a loop using the next 2 vertical bars. So that is 1 stitch. Went from 2 to 1. Now we're going to do a simple in that centermost stitch. We're going to decrease on this side of the centermost stitch, so go through these 2 here. That is a decrease. And now we're going to do our Tunisian simple in the last 3 stitches and in our edge stitch here. If you do your decrease in the forward pass, you're going to treat your backward pass like normal. So chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, all the way to the end. Now for our next row, we're going to do a Tunisian simple stitch in 2 stitches. So you're removing 1 every time that you do this. So there's 2 simples. We're going to do our decrease in the next 2 stitches and make that into 1 stitch. Do our centermost stitch, and then we're going to decrease with these 2 over here. We're going to do a simple in the remaining 2 stitches and pull up a loop in that outside edge stitch. Do our backward pass like normal. And now we've got 1 less stitch on either side, so we're going to do 1 simple for row 14. Do a decrease. Do your centermost stitch. Do your decrease. 1 more simple, and then that outside stitch. Now for row 15, we don't have any simples that we can go into. We've used them all up. So what we're going to do with this one, we're going to do a decrease, centermost stitch, and then decrease, and then outside stitch. And now for our final row, we're going to do a decrease 3 together. So these 3 simples right in the middle, those 3 that are left over, all 3 here. Edge stitch. And now you've just got those 3 stitches left on your hook. Now we're going to yarn over and pull through all 3, and that creates a nice little peak there at the top. Now you can fasten off and weave in your ends. So that is how you decrease on the forward pass. Look how nice and clean these look. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely love this method of decreasing. Now let's learn how to do it in the backward pass. Since we are doing this one in the backward pass, the pattern looks a little bit more difficult, but it really isn't. It's just knowing how many loops to pull through in your backward pass. So when we are decreasing in the backward pass, we treat the forward pass like normal. So I'm just going to pick up a loop in the second, third, all the way across. Now that we have pulled up all of our forward pass loops, we're ready to do those decreases. We're going to do our chain 1, and that's going to be our outside stitch like normal. And now we're going to do a decrease on the outer edge, right? So we're going to do a yarn over, pull through 3 loops instead of pull through 2. So that has made those 2 into 1 stitch. Now I'm going to yarn over and pull through 2 until I am ready to decrease again. So I've got these 2 right here and my edge stitch. So I'm going to yarn over, pull through 3, and then yarn over, pull through 2. And that is the end of that decrease row. Now for row 13, we are going to Tunisian simple all the way across. We're going to treat this decrease here like 1 stitch. That is 1 stitch now. So pull up that loop, pull up all of your loops. Now we are ready to do another decrease. We're going to chain 1, yarn over, pull through 3, and then yarn over, pull through 2, all the way until you have only those final loops remaining. When you've only got these, 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to yarn over, pull through 3 of them, and then yarn over, pull through those 2. I love how the overall shape is very similar between these two, but you can definitely see the difference in how it's shaping and how it's creating these here. I really like the look of this outside edge decrease here, and it doesn't really matter if you're doing the decreases in the forward pass or the backward pass. You can see that they're very similar. So you see that we've got these upside down V's here. That's the same thing that we've got here. They're just in a different location on your leaf. So I hope you love this technique. I hope you enjoyed Tunisian crochet, and I can't wait to crochet again with you soon. Thanks for watching.